If you're still not sure what compressor does, let me try to explain it with cats. These cats represent audio signals. So we have loud signals and we have quiet signals. So now we're going to add a threshold, and threshold is where does the compression start. Now the ears of this cat will be compressed, but the body will not be compressed. If we put the threshold lower, then that means that whole this head will be compressed, but not the body. So now, after, what happened to the cats?
You know, I loved that video. My surname translates from Czech to English as kitten. So I'm personally attached to this explanation. It's awesome. But there's one little tiny mistake, and that's what you described isn't actually a compression. It's wave shaping. And here's the proof. Let's keep this cat themed. I do have this little cat that I draw in serum. Now let's put some fur on it as well, so she's not cold. What you described in the video is that if I take a compressor and put the threshold somewhere above the cat's head, but below the cat's ears, which is somewhere like minus 10 dB on this cat, then only the ears will get smaller, but not the rest of the cat, right? So let's try it. There's a compressor, there's a threshold, and I'm having quite a large ratio, so it's almost limiting. When I go down, not just the ears, but the whole cat gets scaled down, right? The whole cat. Now, how is it possible that we use compression? That was correct. We use compression to get the quietest parts louder and the loud parts quieter. Well, that's because of the attack and release. It's time-based. Essentially, when the quiet part is happening, the loud part isn't happening, so the compression isn't happening. The makeup gain makes the quiet parts louder, but when the loud parts are present, the compression influences the whole signal. What you described in a video was actually a perfect explanation of wave shaping. If I do the same curve on a wave shaper, you can see that the cat gets clipped, right? Now these are extreme settings, like this is limiting essentially, but even if I take the ratio down, it still scales the whole cat. And if I turn this angle up, it also scales just the ears, right? But yeah, this is compression, this is wave shaping. That's it. There's this quite funny plugin. I hope the developer is still active because I like this plugin a lot, which allows you to change between compressing and wave shaping on the fly and continuously, which is so cool. So when I do the same trick, when I compress the cat, this button allows me to go from compression like this to wave shaping like this. Look. See? That's so cool. Now, to be completely fair, like if you buy some analog modeled compressor, which is made to be colorful, which is made to have some kind of coloring, saturating effect, that compressor will be probably somewhere in the middle. It will still compress, it will still do this, but also it will do a little bit of saturation like that, right? So you were not completely wrong, but from the basic principle, no. This is compression and this is wave shaping. But I did love the video. It was a nice explanation, and I love all the other videos you have on the channel. I just felt that I have to show this little difference because I've seen so many like even professional audio people making this mistake quite often. Yeah, so compression and wave shaping. The transfer curves look the same, but both of these devices operate completely differently. But as I said, love your videos, keep on, and cheers. By the way, the best explanation of compression I've ever heard is that it's like driving with your grandma in a car and there's a radio playing and all of a sudden there's a really, really, really loud song in the radio. So your grandma just instinctively reaches for the volume knob to take the song down. Now, the level at which she reacts, that's the threshold. The speed of her taking the song down, that's the attack time. The amount by how much she turned the song down, that's the ratio. And the time it takes her to put the volume back up when she can't hear the announcer, which is effectively the quiet part, that's the release time. So yeah, here you go. That's the compression explanation.